Alright, time for a Diana game. I'm gonna be going against an Olaf here, which shouldn't be a problem, really. I mean, he wins in early 1v1s, don't get me wrong. But generally, Olaf players will full clear because their full clear is pretty good. So that does mean they don't invade, and that is really all I could ask for on Diana. As long as they don't invade me like very early on, that's generally all you need. So yeah, this is of course not like buffed Olaf or anything. It's not to the live servers yet, so he's not like a terrifying monster at the moment, you know? I don't know what those buffs are, man, but yeah, okay. It's gonna back in 50 seconds, place the ward on my red buff in case he does like try to cheese me. If people invade you, they generally invade you on your red buff just right away, or your other buff, not specifically your red. But just your other buff, they will just instantly run for that camp. So just warding right on top of it is generally the best information you can get. If you would place it like here, and you would run in from like top side like that, then, I mean, you're kind of just not know, you know? It's not ideal. Start Q, lowest cooldown, more passive hits. Also another thing, 70% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and well, hitting the like button if you don't mind. You start Q, I mean lowest, like it's the lowest cooldown skill you have, which means you get more passive hits, which is obviously very nice, because that speeds up your jungle clear. So yeah. Lanes that, I mean, all these lanes are fairly easy to gank. Gangplank is, I mean, a little bit problematic, but you can't really orange the Urgot flip, so if Urgot does land his flip, gank is most likely going to die. Mid lane should be a very easy gank since this Vel'Koz does not have cleanse, so a Veigar box around him should be an easy kill. It's definitely something I could look for. And I mean bot lane as well, like after Nautilus like hits 6, it's just an ult, right? You only focus the big one on this one and just make sure the rest hits, because you would just be able to kill the camp with your passive essentially. Try to space out your auto attacks. Like every 3 auto attacks you use a spell basically, as much as possible. Like you can of course like overlap a little bit for like E-procs and stuff, but generally early game it's not auto attack based, but it's time based. But the attack speed you have essentially means that you can just do 3 hits every time. So try to get that into your muscle memory. I don't have to smite this, but I'm going to smite this. Because I am not going to contest top side scuttle. Urgot has no mana. He needs to back soon. Don't have priority here. Like a good thing for me to look for right now is just a bot gank. So that's what I'm going to do. I would imagine he's like right there. He's either like right on top of this right now, or he's on bot scuttle, and I would have gave up top scuttle for no reason. But it's only 70 gold. It's not worth any experience at the moment anyway, so it is kind of whatever. That is not the most ideal thing, but Xayah takes a lot of turret damage. Oh, please. Xayah, no exhaust, no flash. This should be free kills. See if this is warded. It is in fact not warded, that's good. I'm not gonna chase that. It's fine. Pretty good cleanup. Like, I mean, I saw the aggression on bot, right? I just instantly recalled for that. It does seem that the bot scuttle is cleared, though. Which is not a problem. Like, I gave up top scuttle, but I got a kill on bot lane. It's just looking at that wave state right there and knowing I can't really do anything at top lane because the Urgot has massively pushed in his wave, and knowing that I can respond to that play on bot. Like, granted my Kai'Sa died beforehand, right? But still, like, it is just something that you can realize in those situations. If you have just done a full clear and you see a wave situation like that, very easily something you can do. Olaf instantly trades for double scuttle, which is not a problem because as I said, scuttle is only worth like 70 gold. In the early game and worth no experience, so it's not a problem at all. I've gained tempo on my jungle camps, and that's really all that matters. The thing that I do not particularly enjoy here is the fact that Veigar disconnected though, but because he disconnected I can like kind of take a little bit of XP here. Oh, well that just timed out. It's a little bit awkward for my cooldown there. He wouldn't have gotten that one, I don't think. So I just take that one, lost hit auto attack on that, and we're good. If my E didn't go on full cooldown, I may have tried to go for the kill on Velkos here. There's a high chance Olaf is going to be bot lane right here. Just pinging my bot lane to let them know. They have fairly good ward coverage. I don't think they should get ganked. There's level 6 at 5 minutes 30. That's really insane, actually. Don't think there's much to do for topside. I'm just going to go back bot, ping that I have my ult ready, and just play for that. Get this. Now, you might be wondering, why don't you just like get the recurve bow here? I rushed Asus, by the way. Asus rush on Diana is the absolute best thing you can do. It is such an insanely good item for jungle Diana specifically. If you're playing lane Diana, it's not that great. But for jungle Diana specifically, it's amazing because it gives you faster dragons, Rift Heralds, better clear speed, and it synergizes really well with your kit as well. Plus, it gives 100 AP as a flat thing. So not only do you gain like good attack speed and stuff, you also gain the AP. Oh, this is actually just straight up warded. That sucks. I don't think Veigar should die for that. He did die for that. Alright, not great. Let's see if the Olaf walks into me here, which I think he will. Wait for him to walk in melee range. Dude, why? Dudes, come on, man. That is very depressing. Like, I don't mind, like, usually don't mind not getting the kill, but on that manner, it's just really blows not getting the kill. Alright, well, whatever. Let's dragon here. This is definitely the time to do a nice dragon. Losing a kill like that's just annoying, right? Yeah. I walk for the Olaf to, wait for the Olaf to walk into melee range there, by the way, because it's at that point it's impossible to escape. Because at that point you have just like ease to catch up with him, right? The Q lands for free, you can start hitting him for free, and then you could just catch up. Let's finish the dragon here. Good. And then we have a jungle clear to do. After this clear, I'll be getting close to my Nashers. My ult's still up. I could use that to gank mid lane potentially. Olaf is top lane. I don't know if he lives here actually. Ooh, if he hit that he may have lived, but I think he dies because he missed it. I don't think there's any way I catch up to him. Where is Veigar? Is he just AFK again? Oh, that's not ideal. He's reconnected once again. Okay, I don't know if I can make it on my way. I'm running right now. I'm not gonna queue over this wall, actually. It doesn't save me anything, because if I don't have to queue to hit the Olaf, I would be in trouble. He's gonna be in this bush, I'm assuming. He left? Really? Good clean hit there from the Urgot. Very nice slow hit. He could be in my jungle here. I do have to respect him a little bit, because at this point in time, he probably still beats me in a 1v1. Just because Olaf is just Olaf, right? If he took my red buff for that top gank, I'm okay with that. He could have done. I think he's doing Rift Herald, though. But I don't really particularly want to fight an Olaf right now. Like, if I have Nashers, that's a different story, but without Nashers, I just don't want to. Something I could look for here is definitely like a mid play, potentially. Just need the Veigar to hit his cage. That's a little early for the cage, I would say. No, I'm trolling, man. What am I doing? I need to cancel that ultimate right away. Oh, that was so bad. Please die. I'm gonna not win this one. He just didn't wait long enough with his cage. I absolutely trolled my flash there. I'm not gonna lie. I still got an E range, so it's still okay. But that was a really bad flash. All this guy had to do, though, was just wait for me. Like, literally, that is all he had to do. He just needs to wait for me to get in range before he actually pressed his cage.
Dusk approaches.
Oh, well, his ping sucks, but his ping is no excuse for him not waiting for me. Because it doesn't matter if he, like, on 200 ping, it's not like it has a 20-second delay, you know? I understand it sucks for him, but, like, you know, it's not something that is a relevant factor there. He just needs to wait for me to get closer. Because if he waits for me to get closer, Vel'Koz can't run, right? He can only flash out of the cage, but at that point, doesn't matter. He would just die for free. Nautilus needs to show up. Man, kill him, kill it. Yeah, okay. Thank you. It's rough. I didn't have my ultimate there yet, but I think this should be a one fight anyway, so me dying for that doesn't really matter anymore. I'll take it. Like, since I died earlier and gave the shutdown already, dying like that isn't particularly a big problem anymore. Like, it's whatever at that point, you know? So I'm not, like, it's not a huge problem. I just kind of trade 1 for 3 or something, whatever that was. 2 for 3, 2 for 4, whatever it is. It's okay. It's definitely not a bad situation, right? That's actually a pretty good Vigor teleport, I'm not gonna lie. Should work out pretty well. I would hope. I mean, Urgot just kind of solo killed him. Vigor just simply based on pressure. Like, I don't think Vigor hit any of his abilities. But simply based on pressure, he got that. Oh god. Yeah. Oh god, can I make that? I'm good. I was considering, or contemplating, like, oh god. Okay. That's actually bad that he killed that. I can't, I have to run. That almost hit me. If that hit him, I would have gone for it. I would have killed him. I have to let him die. There's nothing I can do. Now let's go for this. Actually, I have to kind of go for this. There are 2 mythic options, or technically 3, but like you can go Sunfire if you want. But there are 2 very viable mythic options. I don't know if I make this. Vigor's a tiny bit late here. This could cost us the dragon. I hope it doesn't, but it can. It did cost us the dragon. If Vigor would have reacted faster to that, I don't think it would have cost us the dragon. Because I think the damage he would be able to put out would be more than enough for that dragon not to die. But it is what it is. Like, losing a dragon there is not the worst. Especially considering I got the dragon earlier as well. So, you know, it's kind of okay. We just recently killed Olaf, so we can take for his camps. I also want to place this control ward, like, right here. Good. See if he walks up. He does. Vigor doesn't, though. I'm just gonna use it mid right now. Janna went top lane, that's fine. I mean, I don't think I'm asking for much from Vigor, even though he has 200 ping. I feel like those types of plays where I just ping that I'm gonna come for the lane gank, he should be able to react to that fine. Or like the dragon play or something, you know? Like all those things I think should be okay. But it's okay, man, whatever. I have some jungle camps to do right now anyway. I don't know if this is gonna be the move, but I think Janna's gonna walk into me. Good, never mind. I'm leaving. I just wanted to kill the Janna there. Like, the Olaf, I knew the Olaf was probably gonna be very close, but I don't want to really fight the Olaf, considering I don't have ult right now, and it's still an Olaf. Olaf is just a very scary champion to 1v1 in the earlier stages of the game, so I generally tend to try to avoid that.
Dusk approaches.
As soon as I get Riftmaker though, like 1v1ing Olaf shouldn't be that difficult anymore though, at least. The option between Riftmaker and Rocket Belt, by the way, like if the enemy team is squishy, Rocket Belt's good. Like Rocket Belt here would not be bad. Riftmaker like is good for like 1v1 potential. You have more sustainability, you have more like overtime damage, so it's gonna be good at 1v1ing Olaf, which is I guess the main thing I'm even buying that item, because even with Riftmaker, right, you'll still have plenty of burst damage. So the rest of their team is just gonna die anyway. So I'm basically just building that to deal with Olaf. If this would have been like a Talon jungle, for example, I would just go for Rocket Belt right now. Because at that point, like, it doesn't matter. Ah, damn. That actually kind of sucks. I need a little bit of gold. I'm gonna have to take some top gold here. Take this one wave for the item. Ah, that's annoying. I was hoping to get the pull off, but he actually ulted preemptively, which is good for him. If I got the pull off, he would have died no matter what. I don't have my E currently. Just playing this slow. It's no problem. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. I have to get this. I have a lot of gold. I need it back right now. I'm gonna get the Riftmaker here. Extra HP is gonna be very good. The sustain is gonna be very good. True damage is gonna be very good. That's what I'm gonna need to deal with Olaf in a one-on-one. Right now, the Olaf doesn't stand a chance in a one-on-one anymore. As long as I don't royally mess up, there is no way he should beat me. Which is the main thing I'm looking for right now. I'm gonna turn this into a Magi's probably as well. Next item will be Zhonya's. Zhonya's is an amazing item on Diana. Regardless of the mythic you build, you should go Zhonya's anyway. Because of the fact that you can just jump into 5 people and get your ultimate off for free. Which is absolutely huge. I think I'm just gonna run Bolt here. I'm gonna actually not do that. Vigar is gonna do that. I'm gonna run mid, clear the mid wave, run top potentially. My bot lane should not be playing that aggressive, considering they have complete vision over the situation right now. They should have just walked away completely, which would have been the better choice by far. So they kind of essentially overextended, knowing that they would have man disadvantage in that situation. You could argue there that I had to go top lane sooner anyway. But that's not really the case there, because I don't think they should have died regardless of the situation, essentially. Because they knew, like, way up front what was going to go on there.
The moon also rises.
There we go. Easy 1v1. Not a big deal. Like, at this point with Riftmaker, there's not a whole lot they can do. I have to take this over the wall, I think. I don't really have a great way, because my E's on cooldown, I kind of use that for Olaf. I don't really have a great way to get over to the dragon wall anymore, so just taking the dragon portal thing is what I'm gonna have to do. Getting close to a Magi's. A minute on Rift Herald. I actually don't think I can get that Herald anymore. I might be able to do it. 1 minute. Our map situation just isn't great right now for this, I don't think. It could be. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I should make it at this point still. I have a ton of damage output anyway, so it shouldn't really be an issue, I don't think. We're gonna cut off the gangplank here for sure. I killed the Olaf in return for him killing Vigar, it's not a problem. I did have to use my other E for that because I didn't want... I was at least trying to save him. problem. Smiting this. Urgot's going hard on bot, which is nice. Might be able to catch this guy, potentially. I'm just gonna Herald. I know their team has nothing to do with this, really, so I could just get like a nice Herald for like 2 turrets in here pretty easily. Okay, I got the turret down before I got the bounce, so it doesn't lose the HP, which is good. Gangplank is putting a massive distraction on bot lane. With Diana, you can easily push the turret really quickly. This Herald can get a bounce, and it should get one more bounce, and the bounce is all I need. I don't necessarily need to get the turret here, because I don't think I have the option for that at the moment. I have a lot of gold. I do realize this. I will also take this portal out of here. I'm just barely gonna be short, I think. It's gonna be what it is. 26. Yeah, I'm 100 gold off. I will get the Magi's anyway. You know what? I'll go aggressive. Instead of going Zonias, I'll just go Deathcap next. I have the money to buy double Lord's Road right there, so that's fine. I should have taken the portal there, by the way. I think I'm okay in a situation where I can afford to do this. I don't think I'll have to build Void Staff this game, so I can just go Deathcap Zonias and just be Zonias as a last item. At the current game situation, I don't think getting Zonias is necessarily required right now.
An ally has been slain.
Guys, that's kind of just putting top. Yo, can you hit the ward, Olaf? Or Olaf, I mean Urgot. All he does is just turn on his W for like half a second and the thing insta-dies. Don't know where they have vision over me, to be honest. Wait for Kaisa. He's gonna die. Decent. If I had flash there, I'd go in. I would. Because that would be the good setup. Missed that one. Missed that one as well. I really just want to do the dragon. Vigar's really low. They don't have a gangplank though. Dude, why isn't Urgot hitting it? You are a ranged champion, my guy. You literally press W, the thing dies in half a second because you do so many auto attacks. It's kind of annoying. I one-shot him, and I think the... okay, I might die here. I tried, man. That Vel'Koz ult hurt a lot. That was a problem. Urgot no ult. Or, sorry, Olaf no ult, so I don't think this should be a problem. They should win this fight, no problem. Vel'Koz no ult either. Wait, did they lose that fight? That is definitely not ideal, man. That Vel'Koz ult did a lot of damage to me. Like, look at this, man. He bursted me. The Olaf wasn't really the issue. The other guy, though. Damn. I went too aggressive. I thought I could just one-shot the Jenna and be okay with fighting the Olaf, but the Vel'Koz ultimate just absolutely ruined me. That's a situation where if you have Zonias, that would be very ideal. But, yeah, I mean, I opted for the death cap now, right? All you need to do is stop her. Just needs to let the dragon reset. If he can just, like, that's good. Good. He shouldn't chase. He shouldn't chase. This is perfect. This is good. Like, I definitely made a mistake there. Olaf got 1,000 gold off. It's actually better that Olaf gets it, I think, than that the Vel'Koz gets it. So that's not bad at all. We take those. But yeah, I definitely made a mistake. Should have not have played that aggressive. This Olaf just made a colossal mistake. That's gonna cost him a lot. Baron right now. The fact that he did that cost him Baron instantly. do not care about anything. I'm just gonna... Like this... Nautilus? I don't know why he's like lounging around bot lane right now. There's nothing to do there. We have easy Baron opportunity here. There's nothing they can do. There we go. Okay, Jenna, sure. I'm gonna take the recall after this scuttle. Oh, this is not good. Wait, that's gonna be good. I got exhausted, so I had to make sure that my burst was gonna do enough. So I kind of just wasted my other E cool. I say wasted. I had to use my other E cooldown for that. I get the stopwatch here, and then we get a blue potion right now as well. Beautiful. From the stopwatch on, like I can have a stopwatch for the next fight, and then after that I'll have the Zonias basically, so no problems. Everything is solved. I will take this portal. Mid turret's down, bot turret's low. Their red's up. I do a lot of damage right now. I think I'm just gonna patiently wait for someone to walk into me, because I have a feeling they want that red buff. If the GP does walk up, I think the Olaf is gonna check a red, so that's what I'm gonna go for here. Good, easy kill. He basically just needed to die, and it's fine. That missed, it's not a problem. That also is not a problem. Still have stopwatch right now. Don't have to use it for... Okay, I have to use it for this. I didn't press W. I could have sworn I pressed it, but I didn't. That's absolutely terrible. The play was fine if I would have just pressed W. The gangplank wouldn't have killed me if I just pressed W, but I didn't press it. Apparently. I swore I did, but I just didn't. Because what I wanted to do was just WE onto the gangplank here. I'd get a big shield out of it, and I would have just been able to basically insta-kill him. So that is my bad. 100% my bad. Yeah. He landed some clean barrels on that one. I didn't really play that one out correctly. It is what it is, man. Oh well. All we really have to do now is just play for the dragon and we should be fine. I'll hold on to the rest of the gold. Really doesn't matter. 1900 gold for the Zonias. She can't really walk down. That would not really be a thing. Gangplank's very strong with that build. He definitely needs to like die quite soon. I should have an easy time killing him, generally speaking, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Especially like that Xayah also is a pretty bad situation for herself right now. Wonder if he's going to go for his Krugs here. I think he might potentially do that. He might have already taken them. He didn't take them. Just patiently wait for the dragon to spawn, really. It's interesting how he really desperately tries to take my camp from me. That's a tiny bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Especially considering I'm very close to Zonias right now. I don't want this Vigar to be in this fight. I don't think he should be going top lane like this. I think that choice is not a good choice. He's dead here. Like, he literally just died. Yep. I traded for Gangplank, though. Decent. I think a Q ult. I didn't see the fight, but I think all Vigar did was just land Q ult, because Vigar or the Gangplank just isn't that tanky, right? You got... that Janna tornado was so annoying. That is actually lucky, because I would have actually just insta-killed Janna if she didn't tornado the exact second she did. Because I didn't get the press ultimate there, right? Six seconds on my smite right now. Dude, oh my god. Imagine bursting it when I ping that Dudes, chill.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Like, holy moly. I pinged my smite's gonna be up in 6 seconds and they just hard burst dragon. That is extremely annoying. Because all they do there is they don't burst dragon, so Olaf isn't prone to flash over the dragon wall, right? If the dragon's gonna be like 5k HP, or like very, very high HP, he wouldn't flash over, and that entire play would not have happened the way it did. So the fact that they tried to hard burst dragon there actually hurt us a lot. Because right there, that situation, Velko's ult just absolutely wrecks me. Like, this does so much damage to me, it's unbelievable. Did he just DC? We got the dragon, which I guess is kind of good, but it's really, really bad for the fight. Because we insta-lost that fight based on the Olaf flashing over, and I'm just getting, like, straight Velko's ulted. Like, that Velko's ult hurts me every single time. It's actually straight up annoying. I got exhausted again, and I'm dead. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I need to do this. Man, this is a significant problem. The instant exhaust as well, they all got away from me. We just lost so much on that specific play. I need to play slower. We're losing heavily right now. These Velko's ults, man, these things are hurting me a lot. Significant problem. Stop grouping as 5, he says. I need to pick better fights. I need to play it slower. Use my team as bait, potentially. Because what this is going on right now is really bad for me. Look at that damage, man. That that gangplank hurts. Q ult him, maybe? I don't know how you kill him there, but that would be great.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, so fast. We just do it fast. I think we can burst it down. Kai'Sa damage should be enough, I hope. Diana damage, Kai'Sa damage. This should be quick enough. Yo, Kai'Sa! You're kidding me, right, Kai'Sa? Holy moly, Kai'Sa. I don't know why she stopped hitting it. Like, she could have just bursted it out. I understand she killed Gangplank, right? Don't get me wrong. But bursting Baron there would have allowed me to play for that fight as well. Oh, whatever. Oh, this game is so tragic at this point. These team fights, the enemy team is playing them really well. Like, the Velko's ults coming in, like, they're basically just catching me every time. And I just don't get to get a good ultimate off because of Janna and stuff like that. It's very hard to dive into a Janna, because she just ults you away or tornadoes you. I basically need, like, flash and then a 4-man ultimate to insta-win a fight. If I can kill the Velko's just outright, that would be game over.
They could not break me.
Velko's gangplank need to die, and I think we're good. I mean, at this point, they're all starting to do damage, which is definitely bad for us. Pop that one. I do a lot of damage, but I have to be more careful. I'm just going to use my team as bait and look for a good opportunity to go in. Dude, why is she doing Raptors AFK right now? She needs to actually, like, group with the team in a situation like this. I'm trying to create an opening for the team on the side. Okay, Vicar just died. If I had flash there, I'd go in. I mean, I'd still have to respect the Janna ultimate, which kind of sucks, but... What am I gonna do here? I can't do anything here, man. Didn't have to ult. Actually did more damage to him than I thought I would.
Chosen of
50 seconds on Dragon. Gangplank being out of the fight is really good though. I didn't press Zonias, man. I tried to stall as long as fucking possible. I guess I greeted with my pathing, man. I hate it here. Just... Shit. I greeted too much with my Zonias. Just don't lose this. I beg of you, just don't lose this. Oh, you should have ulted Vel'Koz, man. Dude. He should have ulted the Vel'Koz, man. If Vel'Koz dies that would be insanely good for the dragon fight, but because Vel'Koz is still alive, we're actually in trouble. This game has become so incredibly annoying. Like, actually. They realize that if they get that, we lose, right? They are playing way too passive right now for this. They cannot allow this to happen. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Oh god, please kill him. Oh no. Okay, maybe, clean up. Okay, Kaisa, that's just not smart. Oh man, they really took too much time getting to the dragon. They walked mid lane first instead of just straight up walking to dragon. This the fact that only Gangplank has it is kind of good, but then again, Gangplank is very scary. That one barrel, like I will get one hit by a barrel, I think. Not even kidding. I literally think that thing one hits me. I'm just gonna stand in the inhibitor to hit the passive. If you don't stand in the inhibitor, basically, or right against it, you're not gonna hit your passive. I'm gonna ult that. I'm gonna Zonias that. To ensure that I do not get killed by one barrel. We have their entire base. I don't think we can end though. If I would have had like 5 seconds to hit turrets, we could end, but... This game is so tragic, man. Holy moly. I mean, it's partly my own mistake, right? Like, I definitely messed up in situations where I just got killed for free by like a Vel'Koz like Gangplank combo. But as well, like, my team just... Especially, like, considering Veigar. Like, he probably has massive ping issues, of course, but it's definitely not helping us right now. They don't. One good ultimate from me here and the game is won. I just need to get one of them. Focus those two.
I speak only truth.
All Veigar has to do is just try to ult Gangplank and it should be fine. If Veigar can just one-shot this guy, if a Veigar one-shots either Vel'Koz or Gangplank, game's over. Like, before the fight happens, if he just gets like a nice one-shot on them, the game is literally done. I didn't even get to smite that because my passive did enough damage to burst it out. Okay. That's a little scary. Where's this guy gonna recall? Vel'Koz is gonna come in from bot side. I'm gonna walk past this ward right now. The wave is pushed out. That's bad. I think he just died. He didn't die. That was one barrel. We have no openings to end here. We just don't. The best thing we could have done was like rotate as a team down and catch the Vel'Koz out and then look for the play. Very good. That's a good pick. That's what we need. I'm gonna go for this. I got 2 turrets down. Hopefully my team doesn't... they hard lost the fight though. If the enemy team... They don't have waves, right? I do not think they can end here. What I did in the situation, because I was basically already dead, is I just bursted both turrets instantly. So that's the choice that I made in that fight, because I didn't get a good ultimate off. The gangplank didn't end up dying from it. So yeah, it's a little bit of an issue. They shouldn't be able to end here. As long as he stalls out turrets, like because they didn't have the waves, our death there isn't as bad, because I don't think they can end based off this. Yep, there's just the inhibitor. Next fight I'll also have flash ult, so that's gonna be a decider instantly. But yeah, I instantly bursted both turrets because I had the opportunity for that. Diana has really good damage on that. I'm gonna do this. This is a tiny bit risky, but I think it should be okay. Gangplank mid. 1 minute on dragon.
Embrace the night.
If I can kill this gangplank right now, game's over. If he's standing like right here, recalling like an... Okay, he didn't. If he would have made a mistake there, it would have just been done. Oh, this game is a lot more intense than I was hoping it to be. It's partly my own mistake for just dying some situations. It's obviously not great. If we get Elder, though, there should be no way we lose a team fight. If they do not contest this, they're just gonna lose.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Also rises.
Oh, that... No! You just wasted the most valuable thing you could have, man. That is really bad. That's probably like the most insane engage I could have gotten. That hopefully wins us the game. That beautiful stuff, man. And that is the ult we are looking for. That was an absolutely beautiful ultimate. I did get Janna tornadoed out of it because I didn't press Zonias fast enough. However, yeah, it still did. I still did damage with Q and W, so it still applied. They still died instantly. But this game was rough, man. Sometimes, holy moly. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button below. Helps me quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I did 45k damage, basically. I definitely can see why we struggled so much, based on this. Kaiser did 47, I did 45, Gangplank did 50, and Velkos did 47. That's really good, but a Vygar that only does like 22k damage in a 43-minute game is a significant problem. Like, this guy should be bursting, should be doing so much damage, especially towards the later stages of the game. So he definitely was a very big problem for us, this game specifically. Also, I think Urgel's damage is a little low as well. So yeah, we definitely had some trouble with mostly Vygar damage output, because this should be like probably doubled, to be honest. I think he should be on par with me and Kaisa. But then again, it seemed like he had connection issues or something, so I suppose it's understandable. But it does explain why we like struggled so much in a lot of these situations. True damage to champions, 4k, which a lot of this comes from Riftmaker as well, so yeah. We have objective damage at 78.1k. That's a lot of objective damage right there. That is, yeah, this just stacks up so fast, because as you saw, I double one-shot both Nexus turrets at some point, so yeah. Healing done at 11.5k. Damage taken at 44.1k. This Olaf took 71k damage. I mean, he played fairly well with like tanking frontline stuff like that. It's very solid. Self-mitigated damage at 45k. It's pretty good. 80k on Olaf. This Olaf basically just allowed his team to do all the damage, and that is like the perfect role you could play as Olaf. So he did eventually end up playing it really well. But yeah. Gold earned at 21.7k. And for the runes, Conqueror healed me for about 700 HP. The healing isn't the main factor, of course. This is more so the adaptive damage that's going to be playing the biggest role here. Triumph healing for like 1250. Ku did like 1200 damage, and Revitalize here for bonus healing of 2400 and bonus shielding of 1300, which are quite valuable stats considering like this is basically the extra IP you would have, or the extra stats you would have in fights. So that's good, and 16 armor and 11 magic resist ended up being fine.